There we go. Okay, let's do an intro again just in case. Hey guys, this is Siren Song Gaming. I apologize if that's a repeat, but I'm not confident it went through. So we're here again with our 100 Days to the Far Territory playlist. We're doing an early morning stream because I can't sleep again. It happens when I'm stressed out. So I figure we'll play some games this morning. Um, we are currently in the maintenance shed. We're gonna do a once over of the maintenance shed before we go, but I don't think we're gonna get out of here. What time is it? It's time to go to bed. Okay, so not quite getting out of here yet, but we're gonna leave this stuff here to make the briar house pie. We'll leave the ptarmigan, all that stuff. We're gonna take the broth with us that we made, and we'll eat that pie before we go. What is slowing us down? Um, oh, probably that. Um, how much water do we have? This should be enough. Okay. Um, let's see. Make sure we leave here geared. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday after the stream. I apologize if that stream was a little bit short, but I had to get back to work, so unfortunately I need to be able to pay my bills to be able to do this, so um, sometimes it has to take priority, which I know you guys understand. Um, oh, that's why. Can I repair anything? Um, I mean, rabbit. My deer pants? They're actually good. I need a moose hide soon. Okay. No, I mean, I need a rabbit hide. Are these cured? No. Yes. I don't have any current need for these, but maybe we'll take a couple guts with us just 'cause. I don't know. I want to lay these cured hides back down out of the way. We'll repair our mittens while we're here. Why not? Just trying to pass some time productively. Okay. These need some love. We get jumped by a wolf or two, so I just want to make sure our gear is still pretty good before we head out. It's pretty important. I know I've talked about it before. Keeping your gear in good condition can keep it from breaking. So it's all fine and well that you find all the things, but if you can't keep all the things looking good, then you run into a problem. It's almost as bad as not having anything at all, really. I keep going back and forth on making a bow and taking some fire-hardened arrows with us. I think we might do it, because the bow doesn't weigh that much. Maybe we'll just take this made bow. Maybe we'll do that. And we'll just make a couple fire-hardened arrows. We're going to leave one of the skillets here. We don't need both of them. And I need my pot. Okay, let's do that. I'll leave this one here. Everything else is looking pretty good. This bear meat will be fine until next time. Let's get a fire started. Cook up a couple pieces of this bear meat so we have it until we leave. Hoping once the coffee kicks in it'll be a little bit more exciting, guys. Sorry, I'm trying my best. I do try to keep it real with you guys, though. I try not to be one of those personalities where it's like, yeah, I'm so cool, blah, 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 blah. That's not me. It's not even close to me, so trying to keep it real with you guys. And because I didn't get to do a stream yesterday morning, I was trying to get something a little bit more um, plentiful out, since we haven't really done much on this since we started. We did the long walk here, and then we did the little bit of cooking that we did up there at the Hunter's Lodge thing. So, just trying to get you guys some quality content out. Put this extra clothes in the corner here. Just trying to organize while that's cooking. I don't want to throw this stuff out by any means, but let's get it out of the middle of the floor here. Right? There we go. Got stuck. Take that cured leather. Do I need it? I think my boots need to be fixed. I wish we could close this door or break it. There's no reason we can't close this door. I wish Hinterlands would let us. Okay. Then we have this to cook. And that to cook. Some pieces of ptarmigan. And some rabbit. Okay. Ooh, the weather looks kind of crappy too. Do you have the original hunting rifle? What I'd like to do is bring some of the rifles back with us. We might leave Vaughn's rifle here, because I don't think we'll need it for right now. And I'm hoping to bring back another one of the rifles so we can play around with them. I haven't actually tested the difference in any of them, so I'm kind of hoping that we can play around with that. This bear meat's great, but I get a little home and gardens in this game where I don't like things in the middle of the floor, if I can help it. It feels messy. I don't like messy. There we go. Ideally, I'd get rid of this door and I could put it in the corner there, but I could move my fire, like cut this down to my fire in that corner if we were going to stay here. But we could also break this down, but I don't really want to. There's no reason to yet. So, this Mackinac jacket can go back here too, if it'll fit. Yeah. Pop. And then this can go in here. Kind of looks like the trash cans are in a little bow tie now. That's kind of funny. If we put it in the middle. Yeah, do you see it? A little bow tie? Yeah, I see it. This can come in the corner here. The only thing I don't mind in the middle of the floor is pelts. Because it looks like they're just pelts in the floor. Like I'm a badass hunter. I'm not, but... Alright. Interesting. I wonder if I place this one here, or if it orients different. So like, I've taught you guys the stick trick before, where if you drop a stick, it'll point north. A lot of other objects will do the same thing, so I'm sure these arrow shafts are pointing north. These are pointing... Maybe they don't point north. Maybe they point east to west. Maybe this points north. I don't know. I'd have to drop a stick and find out. Oh, I dropped these sticks here. Duh. So north is this way. So the arrow shafts must go east to west. And the maple saplings, the butt of them looks like it goes north. I must have placed this one because I'm assuming this one would also do this. I probably put that one there myself. There we like this stuff more in the corner if I could get it there. Stupid plant. It's fine. Alright. Kind of wanted to get our well-fed bonus before we left, but it's okay if we can't. I was hungry. That was 2 whole bear steaks. So I thought about the state of the channel, if that makes sense. So I've rambled for a few minutes yesterday while I was live streaming, excuse the dog drinking water, about keeping this playlist open and just doing this one versus keeping the comforts one versus doing both versus whatever. I think what I've decided is I'm going to post videos on my character because I still have to go up to Summit on my character, my personal solo character. I'm going to post recorded videos on how to get up to Summit and how to get to the technical backpack on there. And that's going to be basically allow me to basically make it so that we're keeping on one playlist. That way the the channel keeps moving a little bit faster, or we're not constantly bebopping back and forth. As much as I like that other playlist, we haven't done anything on it yet. So we'll keep it just in case something happens to this one so we can go back to it. And I will probably, once we get to a stopping point here, maybe we'll go play that one for a bit so I have a complete playlist over there. But for you guys and for me, it's going to make more sense if we stick to one playlist and actually play so there's a tangible story you can follow. I don't stream, unfortunately. I don't have the time to stream enough to make it worth it for you guys to be watching 2 simultaneous sets of streams with me. I wish that I did, I just unfortunately don't have the time. Maybe in the future, but right now it just doesn't seem feasible for me to run 2 efficient plays at the same time. Maybe we'll use the other ones as special streams when stuff comes out, maybe, I don't know. But we have the in my opinion, the more annoying recipe to get, and we have the signal void started on here, so I'd rather keep going with this play. Be able to actually sit down with you guys and show what the things are instead of splitting the focus. I hope that's okay. I think long term it'll be better for everybody. It probably won't feel better, but it'll be better for everybody. Let's sit for an hour. Because you guys are going to get more steady content from the same type of video. So we can do that. We may still change some things here and there, but it seems like even if you guys don't show up, you like the live streams better because when you can show up, you do. And they're actually, I would argue, a bit easier for me to make than the recorded videos because I don't have to go back and post-edit them and stuff like that. You get what you get, which is fine by me. I'm not doing anything fancy on post-edit anyway. I'm cutting the couple of weird seconds in the beginning of the video off and then basically the couple weird seconds at the end of the video off. That's all we're doing in post-editing. So, especially on those video types. If I'm doing a tutorial or something, yes, I definitely like try to post-edit it better. But there's not a whole lot to post-edit unless it is like a recorded video. So, I'm still a new channel. Obviously, we talked about this yesterday. I'm doing my best. I appreciate everybody's opinions on things. It actually helps quite a bit. We're going to leave this rifle here because I don't think we're going to need it. I'm hoping we're not going to need it. And I'd like to be able to come back maybe with Barb's rifle from Coastal. Maybe. And we can play around with them and see which ones are better. I haven't gotten to do that yet. Let's put another log on the fire. Log. Not book. We don't burn books here unless we have to, or unless I want to. Right now I don't want to. Drop that. And then we will, come on. Pot of water. That should be enough bear meat for now. We can always cook more later. Ow. That was a boneheaded move. Oh well, that's okay. What does Bob Ross say? Happy little accidents? That's what we'll go with. It was a happy little accident. There we go. That should be enough for it to boil out. But we'll sleep for an hour, check it, and then go to sleep. Should be a gallon of water we can leave here for emergency purposes. I wish I had enough pots to go up to the camp stove and cook like 3 gallons of water at a time. Ooh, this weather. Yuck. It's gonna be a blizzard when we wake up. I can feel it. Okay, cool. So now we have water to wait on. We got a couple sticks. We might be able to make another set of bear. And then go to sleep for the night. Because that's 57, that's 56. 40, 50. One more for good luck. 57. Because this will burn out slow because our cooking and our fire starting skill is a little bit higher. Oh, I could have swore that was going to turn into a blizzard. Happy to be wrong, but yeah. So that will that'll burn, and even though it's like exactly that amount of time, it should cook all the way through. If it doesn't, I'll eat my words later, but that's okay. But that's let's go to sleep. Sleep it out for the night. Should be good with 8. It doesn't get that cold in here. I like this place, especially when I have cabin fever, because I can just sit in this outdoor quote-unquote area, and wolves can't come in. Even though that door's open, they won't come in here. They actually, this is actually my favorite place to get my my archery skill up, because the wolves, there's a bunch of them. As long as you have some meat or something in your pocket, they'll just keep coming here. You can shoot them through this doorway and this window, and a lot of times you can get a good headshot on them because, speaking of wolves, because they're right here. And because we have that bear coat on, they keep running away from us. That's why that one just took off. So we have plenty of meat with the bear. I was going to come harvest up this wolf here, but we don't need the guts, we don't need the meat, so I don't think I'm going to waste the time. I'm just peeking around to see if there's any ptarmigan in here before we leave. We killed the bear, so the bear shouldn't be here. So we killed the bear yesterday. The legs are probably gone now. Yeah, so he should be back in a few days now. If we didn't quarter the carcass, if we just left and just peeled the meat off of it, the body would stay a little bit longer, and it would kind of delay the respawn for a bit longer. So if you don't want things to disappear right away, as soon as you clear a carcass, I believe it despawns the next day in-game. So if you're hoping to keep the bear away for a while, it just, if you leave like the guts or leave some meat on the carcass, it should stay for a bit longer. I do think they accelerated the decay times on them. So take that as you will, but that's a good trick for me, is especially with the wolves, if you just kill them and leave the carcass will stick around for a few days before it spoils off, and they don't tend to despawn. And I say tend to because, again, it's all opinion. They don't tend to respawn as quickly because they're technically still registered as dead on the map. And then there's a cooldown time, I believe, and then they'll come back. Alright, just a quick sweep. I don't hear or see any ptarmigan, so we're gonna gather our stuff and head to Mystery Lake next. Take a couple of these feathers with us. And we'll take some feathers. Ah, you know what I should have done last night? I should have made a couple fire-hardened arrows. Oh, I didn't think about it. Guess we could pop a fire on and do it real quick. But we'll wait until the next fire. I don't think we need them right now. And the weather's really nice this morning, so we'll eat a snack and take advantage of that. Leave this water here because we don't want to be carrying around 2 gallons of water. It's probably nearly 15 pounds of water that we have right now. So, yeah. That should be good. Okay. And I think since we're gonna go to places we haven't been before, we'll leave the ingredients we have here. I'm sure we'll find more. The only thing we'll take with us is the broth because it's a little bit more annoying to make if we can't find it. Take this stuff with us to eat. We'll take 1 jar of salt with us because we only used 0.3 pounds when we made that broth. So, and then we have this in case we need an extra boost. I actually like these more than the coffee. They weigh the same, but they give you more calories. And I'm not sure. I think this just gives you straight energy where this gives you fatigue reduction, but hmm. I want to try when we get hurt, if when we eat this max condition, if at all. Just straight give us condition. How that works. We don't need it right this second. Okay, what do we need to take with us? Take that with us. We're gonna eat our fill of bear meat before we go. What other crap do we have in our pockets? We can leave the revolver ammo here, because we're not taking the revolver. Or not the revolver. The rifle. That's 1.5 pounds, almost. Leave that there. What else? I'm not taking this one singular arrowhead with us. We probably broke an arrow down and found it. Burdock root can stay. That was another thing I found off camera yesterday. In the morning while I was doing some harvesting before we cooked, is I found a patch of burdock root. So we harvested that up. Because I figured, why not? We'll leave one of these go juices here. We don't need both. We don't need all these antibiotics. We'll take 2 sets with us. Drop the 18. We'll drop the 12. We might find more. Trying to get us down under weight more. There's this burdock root. That's what I wanted to drop. Drop that. How much stuff do we have? Because we can still drink this if we need it. This stuff doesn't weigh hardly anything. We'll keep that. We can make more birch bark. I think we're good. I wish we would be a little bit less heavy, but we can leave this down here. I'm going to leave some of these matches. It's not a lot of weight, but it's enough. I don't think we don't need the fire striker and the magnifying glass. It seems a little bit excessive. Leave a couple of these bandages here. We can always make them on the fly, and they are actually a little bit heavy. Maybe we'll leave some of this cooking oil here. Let's take a little bit with us. Take 4 servings with us. And the rest of it's food I think we're carrying. So we should eat that. Drop a flare. Part of the problem is carrying one of each of these. I think for now, I'm going to leave this skillet and hopefully find another one. We'll take our pot with us so we can make water. But we had 4 pounds just in pots. Pots and pans, basically. So, acorn grounds we'll take with us. No, we're going to leave them. We don't have the hammer, right? Oh, okay. I think I have a hammer in there. So, because I had the hammer. I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere. Those of you watching back to back, if you know where I left my hammer, just throw it in the comment section. That'd be fantastic. If not, don't worry about it. We'll find it eventually. I'm not worried about it. Time is up. Okay. We will sharpen our tools and stuff when we get where we're going. We have a whetstone. That should be good. Okay. Let's try this. Ew, it got foggy out. Alright. We're gonna go. Actually, let's sleep for an hour. And then we'll go. Because we're gonna have to cross Muskeg. I don't want to do that tired. Good morning, how are you? So I think if I remember correctly on this playlist, Darkian, I repaired one of the signal towers. I found one of the caches up in the airfield. That's all I've done so far. We just actually got back from the airfield. So I know for a fact I haven't repaired the Mystery Lake signal yet, and we're going to take the transmitter with us. So we'll hang out. I want to run around and see what ingredients are left on the map. This isn't a previous play before the Long Dark, or before the new DLC drop, content drop, whatever those words are I'm trying to say. So we need to do all that still. I'd also like to try to find new handguns and stuff. So that's kind of the purpose of this this run now, is to try to find all the things. I have an idea where some of them are. Oh, you sneaky. Sneaky little shit. It's because I have this rabbit pie in my pocket. We have to be careful. Got him. He's acting really weird. A little bit of a special wolf there, huh? Running into stuff and getting stuck. Yeah, so, because I know, I've heard the Warden's pistol spawns up in Blackrock. We haven't been to Blackrock at all yet. And a lot of people aren't super comfortable with Blackrock, so we'll go there. What do you mean Echo 1 Tower? We got the recipe from the airfield. I'll show you which recipes we have so far. Alright. We're gonna have to eat this rabbit pie. Yeah, we're gonna eat this rabbit pie because it's bringing way more friends than I would like right now. So, I wanted to try to keep the boost, but I can't keep shooting wolves. We're bringing them to us even though we don't have a smell bar. So... I thought it would be less obnoxious than that, but it is not. It's quite obnoxious. Anyway. In this area, it's just not feasible. There's too many wolves. Oh, a revolver. Echo 1 Tower. Which map is that on? I'm not familiar with the tower names. because I believe there's one in one of the towers at Black Rock. There's one in the hunter's pistol that I really want is in one of the bunkers. And then I have to look and see where the other one is. I would also like to try to find all of the rifles if I can. I know one spawns in Ash Canyon, one spawns in on Coastal. I might have to get up and let my cat out. Oh, she figured it out. Okay. She's on an automatic feeder and it's about to go out, so. She gets really annoying around the time she is due to eat, which you can't blame her for. She's hungry. But she gets obnoxious. I was hoping that door would close on its own since my wife is still sleeping, but has not. I might have to get up and close that. Just because I don't want to wake her up. Yeah, give me a second. Let me just fix that real quick. So my little dog doesn't get out. Yeah, you. Hi. Since the cat's not in here anymore, I can just go ahead and shut that door. So she doesn't keep running in and out. She can go play in the rest of the house for now. Because here it is. I'm not sure where you're located, guys, but it's like 6:20 in the morning here. So if I don't have to wake her up, I don't want to. Let her sleep in on our day off. Bleak Inlet Plateau. Okay, we have to go to Bleak Inlet for a recipe, so we will we'll look for that too. I actually don't go to Bleak Inlet, so that one's gonna be fun. Plan right now is actually to go to Mystery Lake, so that we can go to Coastal. And then get the coastal fish cakes recipe next. Oh, I never showed you. The recipes that we have so far, just as an update for anybody who's watching. We currently have the camber flight porridge, which is the one that comes from the airfield. This one's located in the hangar at the airfield. I found it on the second floor in the kitchen, on one of the shelves, kind of tucked back. And we just got the Briar House pie recipe, which is at the Hunter's Lodge here in Broken Railroad. So those are the ones we've found so far. There's one in Milton that we can go get. There's one at the lighthouse in Bleak Inlet. Not Bleak Inlet, Broken Railroad. No. The map with the Riken. Why can't I think of the name right now? God, I'm drawing a big blank right now. I know it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's not Bleak Inlet. Bleak Inlet's the one with the workshop. Desolation Point. There we go. I'll get there. Thanks if anybody corrected me before. And there's a little bit of chat lag, just because of YouTube. But if not, I definitely figured it out on my own. Desolation Point has the lighthouse, and there's a recipe for fish cakes in the lighthouse that we'll go get soon. Sure, we'll take the free cloth. I guess we'll take the scrap metal too. Since we have the bonus right now, we can always drop it later. We kind of hastily looted through this area before because we were on a time schedule. So if we find anything, we'll take it. I'm not sure what's going to be left for condition on things, but we're going to stick to this railroad and hope the bear doesn't come out. That way we know where we are. It's pretty easy to get lost here, especially in the fog. We'll leave the cattails for now. We have plenty of food on us. We also have plenty of food in us, so we downed a bear yesterday and we were able to harvest him up. So we had quite a bit of bear meat this morning. So I have to ask, why do you call yourself the prepper of Pleasant Valley? Do you prefer to play on Pleasant Valley? Is that just a fun name you give yourself? Explain that to me. I'm interested. I feel like there's a story. Since we're walking here anyway. actually love like having people. It's part of the reason I like playing live. I like to be able to talk to people while I'm doing these long treks to places. So we'll grab these cattails since they're literally right here. Briarhouse truck parked at Echo. Okay, cool. We'll have to look for it once we get closer. Because we'll probably do the one at Hush River Valley when we go to Milton. I hate Hush River Valley, but we'll do it. Oh, that's cool. You live in the prepper cache. That's another thing we want to start doing is looking for prepper caches. I guess I should look and see where the one here is. Let's see. I think it's all the way to the side though. Let's see. I apologize. I'm just looking real quick. Since we're here. Muskeg. There we go. Past the cave on the path from Spruce Falls Bridge to the crash plane. Above. Oh, that's Mountain Town. That's wrong. On the ridge above Old Spence family homestead. Okay, we should go over and look real quick. Old Spence is... should be this way. Wait, no, should be this way. Ooh, hopefully I don't... I hate bleaking, or I hate this, the ice here. Makes things a little bit nervous. Yeah, there's one in Milton. I think there's one in most maps. It's just finding it. We're gonna eat our pie, take the headache. We'll actually rest at the homestead here. We'll probably stop there for tonight. Make sure we're staying safe where we can. Especially with this fog. Oh, the prepper crash in Pleasant Valley, the one that's by the plane crash to get to, or not plane crash, the one that you take to get to, Timberwolf Mountain. That one. I do know where that one is. That one's a persistent spawn. At the base of the rope, I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, I like that one. Did they do anything special with it? With the new update? Like, did they make it themed at all, or did they leave it the same? It's a good spot for living. It's a neat idea. I really like the Timberwolf Mountain cave, or the cabin there in Timberwolf Mountain. It's one of my favorite places to make a base, at least a temporary one. There's a wolf there. Grab this while we're here. Yeah, so what I did was I went on the wiki, and I'll give you guys my tricks because I'm not doing anything that's like unique to my knowledge. I went on the wiki, and I looked up prepper caches, and there it gives you, it tells you where they all are, like where they can spawn. And I think now with the new update, they'll always spawn, but they'll spawn empty if nothing's in them, which always made more sense to me. But so the one here says it's above Old Spence Homestead, which should be over here. I think. Yeah, I think. Should be over here. Or am I second guessing myself? Yeah, I see a structure there. There's a bridge. There's the homestead is there. Okay. So it says it should be on the plateau above it, if it's there. So we'll go see if that one's got anything in it. Because I think what's in them is random now. They always spawn, but it's what's in them that's random now. Because I think they reduced them down to 9 spawns. And that's just the way I'm reading the notes. I could be wrong. Obviously, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, guys. I don't want to be giving out wrong information. I think the ice is no good that way. So we need to hop, kind of have to island hop here. Watchtower and Bleak Inlet. Okay. Cool. We'll run around and look at that when we get to Bleak Inlet. Ooh, there's moose tracks here. That scratched up bit on the tree showing us we got a moose nearby. Which I'm not really here for. So we're gonna give him a wide berth. Cross this log because it's here. Can't fall through a log. I mean, you could in real life, but not in the game. So. Okay, let's get this started. So the plan is to live stream until about 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll stop at probably like 7:55 Eastern. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, get there. We'll stop then. I'm gonna play with the fishing mechanics again a little bit on my fishing character. I have gotten myself to Mystery Lake. There's too many M's. I got myself to Mystery Lake so I can play around with the freshwater fish while I watch my favorite streamer, My Usual Me, in the mornings. And then after... Have I not been here before? I must have walked right around it. And then maybe we'll do a second stream. We'll see. I'm going to see how my wife feels when she gets up. I need to do some yard work today if it doesn't rain. So I have to go outside and cut my grass. If we can keep it from raining for a few hours, I have to. My grass is getting long. I'm getting murdered by mosquitoes. So go outside, let the dogs out for like 2 minutes, and then I get eaten alive again. So cool. I'll have to take a look at those when we get closer to Bleak. I'm not excited to go to Bleak, but we have to go in order to get the recipe. So we'll go to the workshop and try to get the recipe. The other thing that I'm a little bit worried about is I was watching Usual actually play, and he didn't have a recipe spawn at the workshop, and apparently that is a known bug with new... I guess I must not have been here before. Maybe we didn't loot here. Well, here's dinner. I'll fight the wolves for this. This is dinner. He wasn't able to find the recipe that was at Bleak Inlet and ended up going to his new save, which is why I'm not willing to get rid of the new save. I know I talked a little bit earlier about not wanting to play it primarily, but I don't want to get rid of it for that exact reason. A lot of sticks right here. Picking up sticks. So that way, just in case that happens, we can play around on that save instead, and then we can decide to do what we want to do with this one. It's just hard for me, for the limited amount of time I get to play with you guys, to keep splitting it between multiple playlists. So we'll probably stick to this one unless we find a problem, and then we'll go to that one if we need to. But I was really excited when it first came out, so I might change that one to a first look playlist. Yeah, we weren't here. Huh. Okay. We didn't have a reason to be here before, though, either, because we were not going to be making anything. Oh, here's another hammer. Cool. Sneaky little sewing kit, this now. Alright, we're going to have to make a fire. Hey, bud. Get out of here. I missed the first shot. Don't judge. Alright, let's drop this so we stop bringing them in. I'm guessing there's a signal tower here since they gave us 2 wires. 2 storm lanterns. That's nice. And there's some fuses under there. Okay, cool. Revolver ammo. Nice. Maybe when we go up to look for the cache, we'll see if we can repair the radio tower. We just need a battery, it looks like. We don't need that. I will take that. We have level 5 cooking, which is why I'm not taking that book. Oh, bedroll. Okay. There's one fuse. Bedroll. I have a suspicion there's some other stuff under here. There's that safe. I wonder what's in here. Let's find out. Alright, so 41 or 42. Yeah, if you go under here and knock this out, there's a safe down here. There's also some stuff in the boxes. This is the only place like a shed like this that has these. Like that's kind of worth actually going under. Oh god, 30. Okay, so 41, 30. Still not quite awake, guys. Haven't had enough coffee. My bad. 41. 30. It's like between 30 and 31. That's cheating. I think there's only like money or something in this one. It's not even worth opening. Yeah. And flare. You're not missing anything if you don't come down here. I just like to knock it up because sometimes there's canned goods. Yeah, like there's canned goods behind that one. It's free food. Sometimes you can get lucky and there's some decent stuff down here. Okay, so we only have the one fuse, which means we won't be able to fix the tower, but we'll put what we can in front of the tower. Yeah, we'll take these quality tools out. And this one, I'm sure you're familiar, has a forge, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's stand up. And they usually give you some coal here too. There's some outside there too. I think around the forge, they like to give you enough coal that you can get a fire hot. I don't ever count on it. I usually get a little bit more wood. But usually. Got a wolf there still too. Also, I think 1 or 2 bears that spawn here too, so I try to be a little bit careful. We're gonna shoot him off. That should have hit him. Oh, it's because I'm really tired. When you're tired, your aim goes stupid too. The one time I'd actually like a fuse, they're not gonna give me one. I have to check that, the snap-on case still too. Yeah, because they only gave me 1 fuse. That sucks. Okay. So we'll leave the fuse that we found. Let's break these boxes up here. Okay. So we have some accelerant too. Nice. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I can't complain. Pair of socks. If we needed socks, which we don't. But we have the climbing socks, which are the best ones in the game, so. We'll leave this here. We're going to leave the scrap metal here. I'm just going to leave, actually, since we don't have the fuse, I'm not going to carry it with us, since we only have the 1 fuse. I have a fuse. What did I do with it? I thought I picked it up. There it is. We'll leave that here with this other stuff. What else can we drop? This firewood. Okay. There we go. Cool. So we'll drop this stuff here. We're going to sleep because we are tired. We don't need 4 accelerant. Accelerant actually gets heavy, so leave a pile of crap. What revolver? Here? Or in another map? Oh, okay. I was like, I have a revolver, but is there one here? Got it. I'm following now. Okay. Since we found all the dog food, I'm not going to cook that venison up. I'm not going to bother making a fire right now. We don't need it. Save our resources for now. We'll just eat the gross dog food. That way we don't have to carry it either. Canned food gets a little heavy. We can leave the cans here for water too. Let's harvest that for the oil. Because ours is in better shape. Go ahead and refuel that. Cool. And let's sleep for 8. Weather doesn't sound great. It sounds like we're going to be stuck here for a little bit. That's going to turn into a blizzard. Yeah. Okay, well that's fine. We might have to sit here and cook some water then, kill some time. We should be warm enough. Oh, it was a short storm. Okay, cool. Even better. Sleep for 1 more hour. It's still kind of early. It's usually cold in the morning. Colder in the morning, I should say. Cool. Let's get out of here. We'll take... Oh, the accelerant. Right? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people took their pets with them, I would imagine. The ones that left. Based on the lore, it seems like a lot of people left. Thankfully, like they were able to get out. Alright, so let's look. They're saying the shelf behind here. There's some hay. I hate when they keep charging. It's like I shot you once, run away. But when they're in the charge animation like that, it does not matter. They'll just keep coming. Put 2 more that way. I'm gonna see if it's up here. This looks like a shelf. Maybe. Thanks. I'm a decent shot when I panic. We're gonna kill them all and then leave the area. Ugh. Okay. Yep, there it is. I see it. Right there it looks like. Okay, yeah, there it is. So the prepper cache here is, there's the burnt down buildings at Spence Family Homestead. So if you follow them up, here it is, right here. Let's see what's in it. Probably nothing because we actually found this one. Prepper's abandoned cache. This one's probably empty. Nice. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got, yeah, this one's going to be empty. Okay, I mean, that's okay. We found it at least. There's a bed. Yeah, okay. Well, this was not really worth it for us, but nothing, huh? Okay, well, we found it. Next time, maybe. Well, okay. Well, there's the, there she is. That was a little bit disheartening. Oh well. Well, we know it's not in there. Can we? We're gonna twist an ankle, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. And then we'll fix the radio tower next time we come back, because I'm assuming it's over by the red tower that's down there that the radio tower will be. Yeah, that one does have a cool workbench, I agree. So to get out of here, we could actually just go around the outside here. Kind of back the way we came. But then if we keep going, like following the coast down and around, we can get to where we're going. Because if I try to cut back across the ice to get to the railroad tracks, there's a good chance we'll fall through the ice. And nobody wants that with the new, seems like it's harder to get dry now, so nobody wants any of that. So to get to that bunker, if you get to these burned down buildings and go up there, the bunker was actually, I wonder if I can see it from down here, probably not. The bunker's like right up there. Yeah, it's going to be tucked behind that rock, but those couple of trees, they're going to be up there for everybody else watching. That's how you get to it from here. But it's actually the first prepper cache I found that's not the one that you're talking about, Dark Ian. So I'm happy. Because I don't go looking for them. I always forget about them, and then I'm like, well, I don't know where they spawn anyway, so. But now there's a reason to go looking for them, because now there's a gun in one of them. And I think there's a recipe in one of them as well. Because one of them, the Prepper's Pie recipe, is in a bunker. So you cannot get the one recipe until you find that bunker. Sketchy ice, sketchy ice. I know, maybe that's where the tower is that we repair. Huh. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. Can I cross back across this log? Yeah. So we're gonna keep this way a little bit more, because there is that moose sign again. I don't know where he spawns on this map exactly, but we're gonna give him some space. I don't really want to go toe-to-toe with a moose right now, not with a revolver. As much as I'd like his pelt, not with a revolver. This is what I didn't want to do, and I'm still here. Okay, we will cut to here. Hope for the best. Okay. So many cattails here, we're just going to grab them as we come across them. I'm not going to go out of my way to get them, but if we happen to bump into them, I'll take them. Because who am I to say no to free food that travels well when we're traveling? That would be silly. Have you gotten to play with the new fishing at all, Darkian? I really like it. I think I have opinions on the lures. I'll kind of spare you my opinions. I don't really care for many of the new ones. Seems like, at least in a little bit of testing that I did with them, that they give you a higher chance at the rare fish, but in general they're just not as good if you're just looking to catch fish for food. I haven't looked and compared to see if the fish that you catch weigh more. That was something somebody brought up to me as a question. I didn't write it in the video that I made on fishing, but I have it written down in my data from when I was fishing. So I can at least look and see if it seemed like the fish were bigger or anything along those lines. The tip-ups are kind of cool. They're a good way to catch fish while you're doing other stuff. And they actually do spring up pretty quick. I had about 4 or 5 of them going at one point. Within a pretty small area, well, I'm sure what the long dark would consider a pretty small area. And they were popping up still very regularly. So I was hand fishing in a hole, and I would go over and grab the fish out of the tip up when it would pop up. So we found a bandage. This lantern fuel, more lantern fuel. Jeez. Okay. Sorry about that. I went to take a sip of my coffee and started choking on it. Hoofta. Wow. I'm awake now. Ah, do you ever do that where you take like a lazy sip where it just kind of like hits the back of your throat and it's like, nope, void. Whew. Coffee's never done me dirty. Now I'm feeling a little some sort of way about it. But I think this is all the cattails we're gonna take. We have a lot of them now. There's literally like, I want to say like 100 on this map alone. There's probably more. Hoofed up. We'll go that way. We just have to watch because we're getting kind of heavy. So we can't run across the ice as well. Wait a second. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. This feels like it's not the right way. Yeah, we need to be going this way. Because it should be north to get out of here. It's so funny when people pop in and out of the stream. Because I'll see them and it'll be like, yeah, you've had 6 different people looking at your stream and I've got one hanging out. Which I'm okay with. I'm here to play, so. People want to come in and watch, that's great. I know that my people will watch after if they can't see live, so. And I started kind of early today. I started at like, I don't know, 4 o'clock my time. No, sorry, 5:45 my time. Because I had to go out and get coffee because I'm out of coffee. So I had to actually go get gas in my car and actually get a coffee from the store. 99 what? 99 pounds? Yeah. So what I have right now is I have the technical backpack from Ash Canyon. We have the moose hide satchel. And then we have a well-fed bonus, so it gets you up to 99 pounds. I'm also, it's pounds, not kilograms as well. I'm not sure what you're playing in, but it's 99 pounds, not kilograms. If you're kilograms, it's like, I don't know, 40 something divided by 2.2. Yep. Which one do you typically not have? Do you know where the technical backpack is in Ash Canyon? Because that'll give you, I think it gives you 10, and the moose hide satchel gives you 10. We have to watch. The bear likes to hang out around this rail car. I see him here all the time. I've gotten mauled right here like 3 or 4 times. It sucks. Because I've come out of the rail car and then been face full of black bear. Okay, well, that's what I'll have to do then. Or if you start watching this from the beginning, we do go get it on this play. So we go get the technical backpack. I actually make my own moose hide satchel. I don't go get the one from Hush River Valley. You can get one there's one in Hush River Valley that you can go get. Um, but yeah, the beginning of this, if you go back to the beginning of these videos, it'll actually go through and do all that. So you can kind of see how that's all done. We go through a lot of the maps on there too because we cut through. I think we go to Coastal for a few minutes. Or a few episodes. We go to. I think the only map we don't go to is Milton. I don't think we hit Milton at all. And we didn't do Blackrock or Bleak. But we did a lot of the ones that I like to frequent, just so that we could get geared enough for the far territory. There's also instructions on how to get to Summit, too, because I usually do Ash Canyon and then Summit. Yeah, but those items are huge for being able to carry more. And then the well-fed bonus. I don't always have it, but I try to keep it when I'm traveling, because it does give me an extra 10 pounds. And some of the pies now will give you a temporary bonus to your weight, too. So, like, you can find flour and oil and some predator meat. You can make, like, rabbit pie or venison pie. They have the ptarmigan pies. They'll give you a little bit of a bump to your weight for, like, 3 hours in-game. That's why we were getting attacked coming out of Broken Railroad, was because I had one of those pies in my pocket. So they do smell, but they are helpful for weight. A lot of people will use them if they know they're moving stuff between maps, or like if they down a bear, they'll use it to move the meat to their base, because they can carry an extra bag, basically. I think it's like an extra 10 pounds or something you can carry. Something like that. I'm sure that's not the number, but it's a decent amount. And when you make them, you make 3 at a time. So if you eat one, run it out until the 3 hours, wait until it expires, and then eat another one, you get the boost again. If you eat it while the boost is running, it does not re-up it. So it's better to like wait until it runs out and then go back out and eat another one once your other one runs out. It doesn't stack, and it seems like it doesn't reset it if you eat another one. I'm not sure if that was intentional or if that's a glitch, but when I tried it, it did not stack. So we're back at Mystery Lake. Curious to see what's going to spawn here now. So we'll go through, we'll run through here, we'll get to the cabin. On my playthrough that I went through, I didn't find any ingredients at the dams. We probably won't go back to the dam just yet. Maybe I'll look at it when we go to Pleasant Valley. But, oh wait, where is the... Okay, so the Mystery Lake one is over by the Trapper's Cabin. So we'll have to go down there. When we go to Milton, we'll look down there. Mystery Lake's great because it connects to a bunch of different maps. So obviously we just left Muskeg, but it connects to Coastal Highway, and it connects to Milton as well. So, and then behind the dam you can get to Pleasant Valley through the ravine. So 4 different maps right from here. So this is actually a decent base location if you're looking for base locations. Or like secondary base locations. I usually keep most of my stuff at one place, and then we'll go back. If I had a torch, I would just light a torch. I don't want to waste a flare on this guy. We'll just give him a wide berth and hope he doesn't try to attack us. Yeah, we'll go to Trappers later. I want to go to the camp house, the camp cabin first, because I want to go to Coastal Highway next and get the fish cakes recipe from Desolation Point. So I want to go here and see if there's any food in this cabin, and if there's not, we'll head to Coastal next. You're far enough away that I could just tuck in here. So, because I want to check this cabin and I want to check the cabins on the lake and see if there's any food in them. Like, did they give you mystery like in English? And I'm assuming that's French. Since it's Canada, I'm assuming it's French. Okay, let's see what we have here. So, we've been here, but when I did this on my playthrough, I did find some new stuff here. Not impressed so far. Oh, there's some salt. Okay, so we found salt. It's hidden. Flour. Do we have any Earl? Find some oil? No? Okay. I was hoping. Oh, there's sacked potatoes. 1 potato. When I opened this on my other play, I got 7 potatoes from there. That's fine. Anything else? Anything else being sneakily hidden? Doesn't look like it. Let's look upstairs. So maybe somebody needs their broth for bedtime. There it is. There's cooking oil. And a skillet. Over, under. Always look over, always look under. And in weird places, like cracked open cabinets, like there's always weird stuff in those places. Devs are sneaky little trolls sometimes. Like there's broth on the floor up here. We are going to get to a point where some of the stuff we find is going to be it's going to be degrading quickly. So it's a good thing we have level 5 cooking. Alright, we'll leave this here for now. I actually think I'm going to leave the cooking stuff we found here. Actually, we'll leave this lantern fuel instead. This book can stay. Can. One of these. This fishing tackle can stay, because I'm not going to fish. Actually, we'll take the fishing tackle since we're going coastal. I don't use Snapchat very often. I have it, but I hardly ever check it. And I actually just turned on my notifications off today. Because I get annoyed when it's like, so-and-so updated their story. It's like, I don't really care. I'll look at them all later. Thanks, though. Trying to do its job, I guess, but it's like, that's nice, thanks. Okay. Alright, got some food in us. Let's eat our last rose hip so we can get a little bit more energy since it's still pretty early. We'll take the headache. That's okay. Most people, if they message you on Snapchat, I've noticed that they're either spamming, like they're trying to get you to buy something, or it's those weird people that are like trying to send you dirty pictures, which I don't quite understand either. But anybody that messages me that I don't know, I just block them. That's my thing on social media in general, though. With this whole, this whole age that we're in, it's just, it's a little bit sketchy to have too much information out, so. Alright, so we're gonna go back to these cabins here, and see if anything spawned back here. I'm hoping maybe we can find, like, a random couple one-off things in these cabins for food. Oh, I thought that was a moose. It's just a deer. Okay. I was like, I've never seen a moose here. It's a weird spot. What, from McDonald's? The Grimace Shake? I don't go to McDonald's that often, but maybe. Spawns where? In these cabins? Probably. We've been here before. I've actually looted all these areas before. I'm just looking around to see if they've spawned any new stuff in here with the update. That's why we're just looking quickly. Just in case they hide anything sneaky. Doesn't look like it. Otherwise, we're mostly working our way through the maps to find the new equipment and the recipes. But we need food to cook the recipes, so kind of killing two birds with one stone by doing it this way. Oh, apparently I didn't search this cabin before, or I missed this. Apparently I just missed that cabinet before. Okay. On to the next. Gotta be a little bit careful. Sometimes around this corner here, a wolf will spawn. Get a little bit of a corner wolf here. He likes to come around when I'm not paying attention. Try to bite my face. It's kind of rude. We've talked about it, but he just didn't care. So. Tried to sit down with him and talk about it, but he just doesn't listen. Says he's too good at his job to just let me walk by. So. It's a little bit rude, in my opinion, but I can respect it, I guess. Alright, this cabin. Did I miss it in this one too? I did. Look at me sucking. Oh well. One little thing of painkillers. Clearly we weren't hurting for it, so. Well, that sucks. These cabins don't really have anything new on them. Or it despawned, because it spawned at a low condition. That could be. Oh yeah, my frog? Yeah, I found a frog in my basement. That was a few days ago. It like monsooned and I went downstairs because we get water in our basement. And just because all the houses around here do. They're just all old. They all have leaky basements. So yeah, we found a frog in the basement. He was pretty cool. We let him go outside in the front yard by one of the trees because I think he was a tree frog. So we put him back somewhere safe. I didn't want to put him in the backyard because we have dogs, but and I didn't feel like walking all the way across the street to let him go. So hopefully he does not find his way back down there because he's lucky I found him because I barely saw him. I put my hand on a chair to move it just to put something else down and he happened to move and I saw him out of like my peripheral, so but so I stuck a cup over his head and we just carried him outside and let him go. He was a cool little kid. My wife made a joke that she was like, "Oh, are we keeping it?" And I was like, no. And for a second I was like, if I was gonna keep a frog, it would be one of those cool, like I'd get a cool looking frog. And she was like, I was joking, because I have a gecko and I keep trying to get her to let me get another type of reptile and she's not having it. So then I tried to get a puppy. She's not having that either. She says we have too many animals. Meanie. We have 2 dogs, a cat, and a gecko. That's not too many, right? It doesn't seem like too many. But apparently it's too many. I think one more dog would be perfect, but she does not share my opinion. That's okay though. I don't need another dog, I just like another one. So, but I also apparently enjoy chaos. I've thought about it, doing membership and admins, but the channel's small enough that I can just do it all myself. So, for right now, I'll just probably keep doing it myself for now. It's not really worth me doing any of that until I get enough viewers to be considered, I guess, worthy enough to be monetized by YouTube, so. And I'm not here. I mean, if I end up making a few bucks doing it, great, but that's not why I'm here. Just here to hang out. So. Here to hang out, enjoy a game I like to play. So. Really, I missed this one. This doesn't surprise me, though, because I don't tend to check all of these fishing huts, because it's a little time-consuming. Oh, okay. Sewing kit. Cool. Sometimes I miss that one, so that's kind of out of the way. But maybe soon we'll make some admins. We'll see. Oh, I didn't get that one either. That one's got a door on it. I have a few people that admin for another channel that I admin on that I would consider, or that moderate on that I would consider. So I have some people that I know I trust and stuff like that. So it'll be fun once we get there. If we get there. I mean, if we don't get there, I won't be too disheartened. But like I said, I'm here to play a game and hang out. So I have some other games on the channel that if I do go live again later, I may consider playing those. Just as something different on the channel, but I don't know. I tried something that wasn't Long Dark before, and it kind of flopped because it's kind of a hard game to play. For people to watch, it's one of those, like, it's not really terribly exciting to watch. So, it didn't really do well, so I stopped playing it. I'll probably pull it down, eventually, but it's also one of those games that, like, I have to think really hard while I play, so. I know I'm not as entertaining, so, and I'm not especially entertaining, I'd say, to begin with, so. Clearly somebody thinks I am, but I didn't think I was. But, it seems like, how much experience do you have, Darkian? Tell me a little bit more about your, Long Dark experience here. How long have you been playing? And I'm asking for a reason. Kind of picking your brain while we're sitting here chit-chatting. Ooh, a fishing book. We'll take that and we'll read it. Okay. I probably skipped right over some of these. I didn't walk into it. Okay. The reason I ask is, what type of stuff would you like to see? Like, if I was gonna start making game guides for the game, what kind of stuff would you like to see? Like that you want help with. Like, I think I'm gonna consider doing a bunker video, like where all the bunkers are once I find them. And then maybe another one with the like how to get to Ash Canyon, how to get to the summit, blah 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 blah, like stuff like that. What other stuff like that would you like? Do you wish that other people would do that you like? Do you look at guides on YouTube at all? Like I'm just looking for ideas of things that like people like information I might have that I can put into smaller videos. I think I'm gonna do like a my top tips video, like some of the stuff that I taught in the first episode of this series as a separate video. Um, and some basic how-tos, but do you have any things that you'd like to see or that you'd like some help with? Okay, so the camber pie added to my max condition. Nourished. You feel sustained after eating a meal. Fatigue reduced. Coffee, okay. Okay, alright. We can look into do some of that kind of stuff. So you're saying how to do the tails, how to find some secret stuff, and do some map guides. Okay. The tail stuff is pretty easy. The problem with the tail stuff is it's hard to video because it's dark out, but we can take a look at that. I do some of the tail stuff in the earlier videos on this as well. So there's a lot of good stuff. Let's see that hook before. There's a lot of good stuff in some of the stuff I've recorded, but I'm gonna have to, or I'd like to go back and re-record some new stuff with tips that people would like to see. So, or would like some help with. So guys, anybody that's watching this post-production, if you have any recommendations for how-to videos or some things you'd like some assistance with, I'm planning now, because I had somebody that was looking for some help with doing these things, but making a video about how to get to Ash Canyon from from Pleasant Valley, or Timberwolf Mountain rather, and get the technical backpack and that kind of stuff is what I'd like to at least get some of that stuff out on. It's really important. And I'd say pretty game changing to have that extra weight. I don't really do well without it now. I'm a little spoiled there, but I'm spoiled enough that I've considered doing a challenge where I'm not allowed to go get them. But there's not a whole lot of secrets, I'd say, but we can look at some of the stuff that I have as we go. See if anything's helpful. There's a lot of people doing videos on where the recipes are, so I'm probably going to stay away from that for right now. It's kind of a rat race right now to get content out for those, and I'm a smaller channel anyway, so I'm sure it's not worth my time to do that, which is why I actually did that fishing video. I found it pretty helpful information, so I thought other people might find that information helpful. So it's probably the type of stuff we'll stick to for right now. My channel is more geared towards newer players anyway, so which I'm just fine with. Newer players are fun because it kind of I get to share how fun this game is with somebody that hasn't been playing it for 20 years. I'm joking, but you get the gist of it. So, and I'm okay teaching. I actually have a friend whose grandson wanted to actually learn how to play this game, but got frustrated because he couldn't figure it out. So I think I'm gonna do like a how to survive your first day video and stuff like that, which I thought would be cool. We'll do that on Stalker, not Interloper, because I don't do well on Interloper. I tried. There's a couple videos of me trying Interloper if you want to laugh, but we're gonna cook a pot of water. I'm gonna do it upstairs though, because I might make some porridge or something too. Okay. Okay. Let's cook some stuff while we're waiting for the morning, because it's still pretty dark out. The only problem with going to sleep that early in the game is gets a bit hard to see. And we have enough lantern fuel. I don't mind wasting a little bit. Okay. Can I stick this up here? It's probably a good thing that I can't, but that works. Sure. Perfect. Yeah. There. No. The lighting in this game is so weird sometimes. Can I put it? There we go. That seems to be best. Okay. So let's see what we can cook. A lot of the stuff we need water for, so. I'm thinking about cooking this random potato, but I don't think we need it. We'll keep it for now. We're missing peaches. Okay, so we'll probably make. I'm impatient. Okay, let's make some porridge. So the porridge, all you need is oats and water, and it actually gives you a decent amount of calories for that. So we're gonna make that now. I thought I had a bunch of sticks. I thought I dumped them in here somewhere. Hopefully that time doesn't burn my porridge, but we're gonna take it because we need the time on the grill up here. Okay, now. So this gives you, for just oats and water, gives you 438, if I could speak, calories, and some warmth. Make a little bit more of that. It's a good breakfast. And then I'm going to make some bannock too, since we have some flour on us. We'll make one more thing. Actually, we won't make more porridge. How much do we have left? Yeah, we'll keep this in case we find some peaches and rose hips so we can make the aviators porridge. Okay. I'm gonna make one more set of bannock and leave it and then sleep for an hour. That fire should go out. Do I have a stick I can put on here? Yes. Well, I picked up all the sticks I had. Perfect. Cool. So the bannock is a nice food because it's a decent amount of calories and it doesn't smell. So I like to carry some bannock with me most of the time. Take this with us. Okay, let's get out of here. There's no reason for us to stay. So, ew. All right. Let me try something here. I want to show some maps here. That was one of the things I wanted to start doing was region maps and show them when I can. Let's see. So where are we? We are Mystery Lake. Because this is gonna, for people that know where they're at, probably not going to be as exciting, but people that don't know where they are, it's a good way to learn the maps, is by looking at a map. So Coastal Highway, let me pull this up. Can I make it full screen here? See if you guys can see this. Okay, so here's a map of Coastal Highway, or Mystery Lake. We currently are, and let me know if you, is that something you can actually see, Darkian? Like, is this something you can actually see and read? I could zoom it in too. We'll zoom it in. So right now, we are right here at the camp office. Where we want to go is apparently there's a prepper cache right here. We'll go look for. Let's see if it's here. This is an old map, probably. So this prepper cache probably isn't the one that's here. The one that they're talking about, they're saying is in Dave's Quiet Clearing, so that would be right here. So these prepper caches are probably the old ones, but we have a couple different transition zones in this map. We have Forlorn Muskeg is where we came out. We can go to Mountain Town if we go to Trapper's Cabin. But you also have, up here is the dam, is the ravine here too. So there's a couple different places you can go in and out of here. I think the area that they're talking about, it says Dave's Quiet Clearing, is what the prepper cache says it should be right now. Because this is saying on the ground, on the higher ground south of Dave's Quiet Clearing. So I don't know if they're talking about this one maybe, which would make sense because then that's actually one that's not far from here. I thought when they said Dave's Clearing that they were talking about Max's last stand. For some reason I thought Max was Dave. But we'll go look at Dave's Quiet Clearing, which is right above. This is actually down here by the cabins, which we already were. So let's do that next. We'll see if we can't find a prepper cache there. So let's do that next. Quick way to get back where we just were, just like where we were just looking. Boop. There we go. I need to put something fun on my background besides just my Andromeda picture, I guess, if we're going to do it that way. Was that helpful? I'm hoping that was helpful to explain where we're going. We can do more stuff like that, maybe. So that looks like it's back here. It's basically back by the first set of cabins we went to yesterday in game. So. Okay. To be honest with you, the best way to learn these maps is by looking at a map. And all I do is usually Google the long dark maps. There's a Steam link that comes up, and somebody actually posted a bunch of maps. I'll share it here in the video. Um, a bunch of different maps that people have made to help learn the communities, so, or to learn the maps rather. Let's see if we can't find this prepper cache here. There's also, if you look, there's an app called the Extended Night or something. It's a good app that has a lot of maps on it that I use on my phone, so I don't have to keep switching screens the way I just did. That one's helpful. Project Zomboid's hard because I'm not gonna lie, I suck at it. Zomboid's fun, but I'm really bad at it, so. There's a lot of really intricate mechanics in Zomboid, and I'm just not so great at it, so that's why I haven't put it up there at all. So we're gonna go up this rope. There's the cabins I was talking about. That's the set I think that has the note that spawns. And I think in the Wintermute series, I think it's that set or the set directly to the left of it that has the forest people, the forest watcher people that stand there that you give stuff to. You give him bandages and stuff because he got shot. Spoilers. Not that that's anything important, that's a little side mission. But oh, I know it is. I get frustrated with Zomboid because once you get bit, you can play for a while and still die. So, I don't know. I like Zomboid, but I like playing Zomboid on servers with friends, so. But that's another one where if I played on a server, I have to go check in on it once in a while. It's actually the reason I stopped playing Ark, honestly, is because it's such a basically time-consuming game. But, Zomboid's alright, I guess. Probably wouldn't be as bad. It's a cool game. It has a lot of mechanics to it, but my eyes hurt after a while playing it too because it's such a small game. Like the interface, there's so much on it. So, oh god, let's not walk off the edge. Am I missing it? The cache? Wait, what was that? No, okay. There it is, okay. So when you come off the rope, I think our rope's over here. Yep. So when you come off the rope, if you just come straight back, I cut right too quickly. Keep going straight over this cliff here. I think the prepper cache was right around the corner here. I just saw it. Just getting to it. So it's definitely up here. There it is. There's a rabbit. And here she is. This looks like another empty one. Okay. Well, here's another empty one. So that's 2 down. Nothing, huh? Okay. Well, that's alright. You can sleep here for an hour. That's okay. We got other maps to get to. Just figured while we were here, we'd look. Oh, well, we're gonna go back inside then. That weather's not kosher. Waste some time here. Sounds like it might be going. Let's see. We're just gonna stay here and read. That weather's awful. It still looks like it wants to blizzard again. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm happy to find them. The bunkers. I'm here for it. I mean, I need to find them anyway, because I'm trying to find the Prepper's Pie recipe and the pistol, so I gotta find them all anyway. Might as well go through them as we walk through the regions. Eat some food. Certain regions, it seems like there's more blizzards than others, I've noticed. Alright, we can make water tomorrow. I can't make a fire in here, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Where are we at outside? Alright, fine, we'll walk in this. I'm not excited about it, but we'll walk in it. I think we have the stuff to craft a torch. Try not to waste my lantern fuel if I can help it. It feels wasteful. Boop. There we go. And this will serve a double purpose to keep the wolves away. Where the lantern won't. So that spot up there, if I remember correctly, you need the rope to get up there, but you can walk off the side. You don't have to come back down the rope. So and these should be the cabins here. Yeah, here's the lake. Cool. I think this is the lake. Yeah, that's the lake, because there's the deer. Let's tuck into one of these ice fishing huts, and we'll start a fire. Cook some water. think we have enough sticks to cook some fire. I've heard other people say that they want multiplayer too. I'm like not sure how I feel about it because it does kind of take away the allure of like, surviving by yourself. But it would be cool if there was a multiplayer option. I think there's a mod for it probably, but I'm not sure how that would work, to be honest. There we go.
Perfect.
And I think we have a can. Probably cook water in a can so it doesn't take as long. Do I not have a can for once? Do I have any dog food? I do. Alright, we'll eat the dog food and then we'll use the can to boil water. It takes much less time. Yeah, I mean, that's what I play on his PC. I have it for Xbox, but most of my time has been on PC. I agree. Hello, Sam. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I think if you were gonna do a multiplayer option, you'd have to make it harder somehow. And I'm not sure what the balance would be, but you'd have to balance it somehow. Okay. Alright. It's still dark out. Let's, Oh, awesome. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it. It's nice to have other people hanging out too. Um, Basically, are you familiar with this playlist? Otherwise, I can give you guys a quick synopsis. We're more or less just playing with some of the new stuff. I'm still a baby channel too, so I don't expect people to know who I am. Ew, that fog's gross. But okay, well, while the fog is still here, here's what we are gonna do. So we are currently in one of these ice fishing huts right here. I think we're in this one. So we are looking to go to Coastal Highway. So we have a couple transition zones out of here. There's a way to get to Coastal from Mystery Lake by the ravine? No. There's a way to get there. Where's the... Hold on. Does this map not have it? Is this an old map? Well, that's silly. Hold on. There's... Or is it just not listed on here? There's definitely a way to do it. I'm just trying to remember exactly the way so I can show you. I have to screenshot the maps from this one and send it over to myself for the next time we try to do this. No, this is the same map. Anyhow, there's a way to get to Coastal Highway from here. And if I remember correctly, you have to go out past Clear Cut and come this way. I think. I think. My bedroll needs some love. It's starting to look a little rough. You don't have to shut the door. You can leave it open. Oh, okay. Okay. My wife's awake. Let's see. Huh. Alright, well, I give up. We'll wander our way over there. There we go. Better. Morning, Brooklyn. There's a way to get to Coastal from Mystery Lake, or am I going crazy? I thought there was a way to do so. Drawing a blank here. I'm pretty sure that if I go through Clear Cut, there's that walkway to get up to the trestle to get to Coastal. For some reason, it's not on these old maps, though. Someone's gonna have to make a newer map. Is it through Clear Cut? It's ever in that direction. Go to the ravine. Okay. Okay. I've done it before. I for some reason couldn't remember how to do it. It's been a while. I just came back the other way from that way, but so up by the dam, not through Clear Cut. Okay. As usual, streaming this morning? I'm assuming he is. He usually does. Go over the train car through the tunnel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, at 8. Okay, so about 15 minutes. Cool. So we'll get our way up towards the ravine and then we'll probably crash out up there for the day. Maybe we'll come back later since we're actually getting some stuff done. We found 2 of the prepper caches this morning, Bella. Both of them were empty, unfortunately, but we got the one in Muskeg and we got the one here just now. Both were empty. Okay, yeah, cool. So we'll play for a little bit longer and then we'll tap out so that we can go watch the stream. I have to make breakfast too, I'm hungry. So, might put my headset on and listen while I make breakfast. I mean, it was nice to be able to find them though, because I haven't found them since they moved everything around. So, it was nice to find them. But that's okay, because we still need to go to all the other maps and get the recipes anyway. So, as long as I remember to check them while we're there, we're good. So. Ooh, what did I leave on the ground over here? Oh, it's fire. Never mind. Love when I find piles of crap that I've left, because I do it all the time. Ah, that's a dead deer. I don't think we need it. We're doing pretty good at the moment. Did I look at this fishing hut yet? Or fishing hut. Oh my god, hunting hut. Yeah. Excuse you. I hear you. Oh, there he is. Okay. I don't want your rabbit. Keep your rabbit. Jeez. Thought it was a bear and I panicked. Because I don't have my rifle on me. I left it behind for weight's sake. How's like I hear him. Can't find him, but I hear him. Okay. Almost there. I think, unless I just turn myself around panicking. Nah, this should be the right way. Yeah, there's the bridge. Cool. Bye, Bambi. Bye, Bambi. You did better than I did last time I tried Loper. You watched last time I tried Loper. I have one playlist that's kind of still going. I think that wolf is glitched. I know he's howling now. I don't really want to play with you. Tired of shooting wolves this morning. Wasted way too much ammo this morning. In a Loper, I feel like once you can get yourself established somewhere and regain your condition, you do pretty well. It's getting there that's always my issue. When that happens to me on other channels, when the chat glitches, if you just hit the X in the corner of the chat and open it back up again, usually it fixes itself. That's what I found. At least on my phone it does it. When it does that. Oh, that sucks, Sam. To make it that many days and then die because you had something. Ugh. See, I'll take a Timberwolf Mountain spawn. That would be fine. I keep getting spawned. Every time I try, I get spawned in, like, Hush River Valley or something, and then I get lost because I don't know Hush River Valley at all. There was a wolf here. I just saw him, I thought. Did I see him? Am I hallucinating? Hallucinating. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you got it working then. Yeah. My last stalker that I just started after I freezer burnt my character, that's where I spawned was, I spawned, Timberwolf Mountain and went up to Ash Canyon. See if I can carry it. get out of here? There we go. That was a little scary. Okay. I can always find my way back out of the ravine. It's just getting around in the ravine. I think I have to cross over here. Yeah, okay. I gotta cross over and then come back and around, and I could do that. That's alright. I can carry it for now. We don't have to do any ropes. I need to stop running. You can usually track this back. For some reason, getting out sometimes confuses me because I haven't done it in a while. Usually once I do it again, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how I do it. So, because I usually go to coastal through Pleasant Valley, but I didn't feel like going through Pleasant Valley. It's cold. I'll just drop it along the way even. Bella too, I do that too, where I just drop things in my path where I know I'll find them again. Object permanence is a thing for me. Sometimes I need to see something to remember I have it. So, we'll get to the cave and then we'll throw a bedroll down and call it a save from there, since it's 5 minutes to 8. But while we're walking there, guys, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If I think I'm going to be able to do another stream later, I'll post it early. It's nice out. I may actually go outside and cut the grass real quick, since it's 8 o'clock, and listen to usual on my headphones while I do it. I haven't decided yet. My favorite rifle right now, Sam, is actually the Vaughn's rifle, because it's light. And I can usually, I don't mind taking the extra shot at a bear or moose for the weight, but I currently have the regular hunting rifle and Vaughn's hunting rifle at the maintenance shed here. I'm gonna try to find the other two and take them over so I can play around with them. I'm also trying to get the handguns if we can find them, the revolvers, because I know there's one that spawns in the prepper caches, and there's another one that spawns apparently in Bleak Inlet that Dark Yam was telling me about. So we'll go look for those another time. And then I think there's one that spawns in Blackrock, the Warden's Pistol. So I'd like to grab all those and play around with them. At the end of this, there's a cave. Otherwise, I'll just throw a bedroll down and sleep in here for an hour to save. Yeah, he was telling me there's a couple spots that it spawns he found, so we'll take a look at those later. Alright, I'm just gonna throw the bedroll down and save. We'll just sleep for an hour out in the open. We have a bare bedroll, we should be fine. I'm sure there's no wolves right here. So, God, I hate that it's not on the wheel. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out. It was nice to see everybody. I'll let you guys know if we think we're gonna go live again later. But we'll see whoever goes over to my usual me there, and I'll talk to you guys later. Later, Gainers.